Cadet Mateo, I'm the Acting Inspector General. We're going to be learning parade today. It's going to be a parade and change of command. We're going to be practicing it today so we can do it next week in front of some distinguished visitors and when we change command for the spring semester. So a brief overview of what parade is. Does anyone not know what it is, the new 100s? You guys all know what it is? It's not like what we did at Schofield. It's not what we did at Schofield. It's something a little bit different. This is a ceremony for the new wing commander to present his corps. So what's going to happen is it's going to be really formal. You guys are going to come up. It's going to be you're going to be two different squadrons. It's like an incoming outgoing kind of thing. It's just so you can present to the reviewing stand. You guys want to look your best. You're going to look really sharp when you guys walk past the reviewing stand. It's a sign of respect when you guys are saluting. So make sure you guys keeping it professional. So when we start, we're going to have the wing adjutant. He's going to be all the way over there. That's going to be Cadet Stridiron. He's going to be there. You're going to have your flights Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Color guard's going to be in their own over there beside the adjutant. You guys are going to be formed up where you guys are at right now. And we're going to do an introduction. We're going to have the MC. It's going to be Cadet Spaulding. On a microphone, she's going to say, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen." She's going to explain what a parade is again. She's going to say who the reviewing officer is. Then the wing commander. You're going to have wing staff standing in the middle of the field. On the H, we're going to have the wing commander, the vice wing commander, and an adjutant. He's going to join them later from over there. Wing commander is going to say, "Okay, we're ready." He's going to give a signal to the adjutant. He's going to say, "Sound, adjutants, call." On that order, music will start playing, and then every single flight, you guys will be commanded by your flight commanders to march forward to your line. So when adjutant's call is playing, there's going to be a lot going on. The adjutant's going to be going out. You guys are going to be marching up. That's just preparing for the parade. So on adjutant's call, the squadron commanders, they're going to be at their places. They're going to about face to be facing the flights. So squadron commanders will be 15 paces in front and center. Flight commanders, you're going to call your flight to attention. You're going to say guide on line. Your guides will come to their spots. We've marked it with an X. You guys will come to the line and you'll right face. That is so the rightmost element can come guide onto the shoulder. So Cadet Perry, could you demonstrate as a guide? So they say guide on line. Turn. You stop on the line. We're going to use the sideline as the actual line. Then guide on line. In ripples, we're going to call flights forward arch. So it's going to be Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. When they start moving, Bravo starts moving, followed by Charlie, followed by Delta. It's going to be forward arch. Your flight commanders are going to be centered on your flight, 3 paces in front of you, and they're going to be facing you, so they're going to be marching backwards during this. So when the flight gets to the guide, Cadet Leon, could you come forward, please? So if she was the rightmost element leader, she would march until she had her chest on his shoulder. This is the way it should look. Minimal space. You guys want to make sure you're guided directly on top of the line. At which point, you guys will go into mark time to align right. Remember, in mark time, there's not going to be a command. They're not going to say mark time. You're just going to go into it automatically, like if you were going to a roadway. You're not going to go past the line. You're going to cover yourselves. Your flight commander is going to call flight halt. They're going to call dress right dress. Does everyone know what that is? You guys are going to pop your arms up, do your head turns. Make sure you guys are nice and dressed. It's going to be regular intervals. Then they're going to call ready front. Right up, hut. At which point, the squadron commanders will turn around and the wing staff is already in place. This is the beginning point for the parade. Wing adjutant, during this he'll march to a spot right at the bottom of the H, little circle. right here, directly across from the guide. The wing adjutant will then direct the squadron commanders to give the squadron parade rest. So that's going to go, the adjutant's going to look at the squadron commanders, going to say, give your squadrons parade rest. The squadron commanders are going to turn around about face to face their squadron. They're going to, same echo principle that we used before. It's going to be parade. Flight commanders will echo the parade. And then he calls rest. Everyone goes to parade rest. The wing adjutant will then call in place, sound off. At which point 3 chords will be played. It's a little track. After that's done, the adjutant will give the squadrons attention. He'll say, give your squadrons attention. It'll be the same thing. Squadron, flight, tench, hut. Then, after each command, the squadron commander will give the command, and he'll turn around to about face the adjutant. The adjutant will then call present arms, so he'll say, give your squadrons present arms. Squadron commanders will turn around, present, flights will echo present. And give the command of execution, arms. This is the formation of the parade, so the wing adjutant will then face the wing staff and say, sir or ma'am, the parade is formed. The wing commander will tell him to take his post, at which point the adjutant will take his post to the back right of the wing commander. The wing commander will then give you order arms. So the wing commander will say, give your squadrons order arms. At this point, it's the wing commander, not the wing adjutant, that's giving the squadron commanders their orders. They'll order arms. Then he will say, receive the report. At which point, the adjutant will return to his place at the bottom of the H and call for a report. So it'll be report, Squadron 1. Same way we form up in the morning, it'll be Squadron 1, Squadron 2. For this, it's not going to be numbers. We're just going to say Squadron, or Sir, Squadron 1, all present or accounted for. Sir, Squadron 2, all present or accounted for. At which point, the wing adjutant will then report to the wing commander that it's all present or accounted for. We're going to publish the orders. The wing adjutant's going to say some words. That's the first part of the parade. Does anyone have any questions about it before we go over that?